read it out and everything like that. Thank you for everybody coming in. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to Kiera. Shout out to Nicole. We got the regulars in the building already. Shout out to MOB. Shout out to No Sound. No Sound. We should have sound. Y'all can hear me, right? Yeah, I think you can hear me because MOB just said, yo, yeah, yeah, I think y'all can hear me. But yeah, make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all like this, all of that, this and that and there. But yeah, so today we're doing an entertainment episode. We're talking about a couple of things that's going down. Okay, it's back. Okay, there we go. Going to talk about a couple of things that's been going down. But first, as we always do. All right, that's what's up, Nicole. Y'all hear me? Okay, we have sound. Okay, cool, cool. So it was out at first. But thank y'all for checking in. Thank y'all for getting us straight. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to sell a couple of items first.
Okay.
All right, so
what you want to start with?
You want to give them the backstory?
I could. Yeah.
Okay,
I could. So here at Offbeat, we get a lot of, we carry comics, records, designer toys, and we also sell used, or as I like to call it,
Dance. All right, give us 1 minute. Hold on. San Francisco guy. I know, right? We do. All right, so, all right. All right, so y'all can hear us now, hopefully. We're trying a new system. We're trying a new setup. Okay, sounds back. Cool. All right, cool.
blame E Right for this.
Yeah, shout out to E. Nah, E be working, man. E be working. I give it to him. All right, so what's the story again?
Okay, so the story is, Offbeat, we buy a lot of records, memorabilia, and stuff like that. So this last record collection I got this past week contained a lot of country, pop, rock stuff from the 50s and 60s. And I acquired in that collection a ton of Elvis memorabilia.
Okay.
Some of it's kind of interesting, some fan club stuff. A couple, I got a whole bunch of Elvis records. I got like a German Preston box set.
Okay.
But I also acquired this really interesting one that I think you holding.
I am, and we're going to show it here.
Is arguably, without a doubt, and I went to Master Central, mind you, the whitest thing I've ever seen.
It is the whitest thing I've ever seen
in my life. Like, this is whiter than Northumberland.
Wow!
And here we have Elvis on a Confederate flag, which is, when I pulled it out the box, I didn't know what to say. My wife was like, just put it back in the box.
When I think me and G were here when you pulled it out. Did you pull it out? Did you pull it out right there, or did you already know?
I already knew.
Yeah. Hold up again. That's right. We want to sell it to Phil Bryant.
We are. So anybody has connect with Phil Bryant, tell him I got something for him. He just got to pay what he owe.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought one of Phil's shooters came in already. I like it's over. Nah. Yeah, come on in, man. Yeah, we're just filming a live here. I love that book, The Picture Door Anchor. It's a good book. Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right, but yeah, so we have some other items as well.
Yeah, so I have some other items. So I don't know how many people are familiar with Al Jolson, but with the life, the story of OJ and
The story of Adam. Look at
and
that.
their boy come home.
Yeah, that's why blackface is not cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
this is Al Jolson. This was pretty much his whole career, was doing jazz and caricatures and blackface and everything like that. So this was one of the records that was also in the collection. It wasn't in the Elvis collection. It was in the general record collection. And I've never seen an Al Jolson record in my entire life, except online on Discogs. And so that's interesting. So we have that here. We also have the most famous award-winning Disney story,
Very Evident in the Fire, baby. Yeah.
From the Song of the South.
Yeah.
Book is in perfect condition. Comes with the record, which looks like it's been played maybe twice. Has Zippity Doo Dah. If you go to Splash Mountain at Disneyland, they will not.
Yeah, they don't play it.
They do not address this. Like, they have like the Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, and Brer Bear all on display, but they don't even address that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
this is where they come from.
Yeah,
But on a lighter note, this was also in there. Josephine Baker, 10-inch record.
Okay. And for people who don't know Josephine Baker, legendary. She was what, jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah, legendary jazz artist. Seeing that up close, people like, yeah, man. When I saw it, I was like, oh, this is amazing. But, well, not in a good way, but yeah. Josephine Baker record. So is this like one of the most interesting hauls you've ever had?
This is the most interesting one.
Yeah.
I was going to say the David Banner collection I bought was interesting, but this tops it by far.
Yeah.
Because it's so much stuff, not just the Elvis stuff and the controversial stuff, but it was a bunch of children's records in there. It was like the transcription discs alone it was like a tribute to Duke Ellington show with Mercer Ellington hosting one side, and I forgot who was hosting the other side, but it was distributed by like the National Department of Welfare and Human Services and stuff like that. So that was really interesting to me. So I have a lot of records like that here in stock right now.
Oh, okay. So one other thing I was looking at is this graphic novel called Incognito. So it's basically about a man. He is a reporter in the North, and he goes to Mississippi, of all places, to record secret lynchings, and he basically builds a database of the people who are lynching people. It's a really good graphic novel. I read about 50 pages of it. I plan on buying it.
Yeah, that was our book club that was our book of the month for the book club.
Oh, okay, cool. When do y'all meet for the book club?
Every third Sunday. So they just met yesterday.
Okay, so every third Sunday, and y'all already talked about this, all right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
But that can't stop you from like go ahead and reading about
it.
Yeah,
because it was pretty good. Like I was here and I got on the couch and just read those pages. I was like, wow, this is great. All right. Also, Grindhouse, Planet Terror. So this is Robert. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's both sides. Okay. So Grindhouse was a project with Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino, and it's really crazy that I'm talking about Quentin Tarantino. We got all this racist stuff. But and that was totally random. I didn't mean to do it. But so Planet Terror was a 2-hour long movie, and Death Proof was like a 3-hour long movie. And Grindhouse used to have these features where they would play like 2 movies that were like ultra violent, and you'll go to a movie theater and basically spend the whole day there and watch them. I went to see that Grindhouse thing with my cousin Bernice, and with I think they had to be Bun. So I was with my best friend, one of my best friends, Bun, and I was with my cousin Bernice, and we watched this, and we spent like 6 hours at the movie theater, and it was fun. I wish they would do it again, but they probably aren't because a lot of people don't want to spend 6 hours at the movie theater. But yeah, so that was the opening segment. When we come back, we are going to talk about XXXTentacion. He got shot and killed today. If you don't know who that is, he was one of the biggest rappers from the new generation that was coming out. He died at 20, but we're going to go over that and kind of about the reaction. We're going to talk about Beyonce and Jay's new album, The Carter. Well, no, it's called Everything Is Love.
Yeah, Everything Is Love.
Yeah, Everything Is Love, and they're going under the Carters. We're going to talk about Kanye's album, the good music album rollouts, and how that's just been a cluster F word and all of that there.
It's been hit or miss. Let's just say that.
It's been hit or miss. I'm gonna tell you my favorites. Venom's gonna tell you his favorites, and we're gonna go from there. All right. So don't forget. Stay tuned. Make sure you watch, share Roguish Gent Livecast.
I just want the money. Who they coming? Got it. All these niggas get the running. 20s, 50s, 100. I just want the money. Laughing to the bank. Hey, get it funny. 20s, 50s, 100s. I just want the money. Who they coming? Got it. All these niggas get the running. 20s, 50s, 100s. I just want the money. Laughing to the bank. All that hey, get it funny. 20s, 50s, 100s. I just want the money. Who they coming? Got it. All these niggas get the money. 20s, 50s, 100s. I just want the money. Laughing to the bank. All that hey, get it funny.
I'm under the bag, ain't worried about niggas talking. Count 20, 50s, 100s off and trying to talk the work. You gotta mention me if you ain't talking money, homie. You done lost me. Gotta run it up until it's running over. I'm like Cam Newton to the bank. Gotta be Andre or Kanye with the moves, nigga. Give a damn what you think. Got rank, count cash, get cash. Double that, better nigga, make it look easy. One plan, touchdown, open up shop. Early morning with the birds, gotta get it weekly. And the kids go crazy when they see me. Believe me, they gon' love when I ball. And the only niggas hating on the kid. Hands out and waiting on the kid. Gotta grind for everything I need. All I ever wanted was a stack. Get the stack, turn it to a meal. Celebrate and go and double that. I can't tell if I just love the chase. Either way, I swear I want it all. She said black is either me or it, so I said
I just want the money. 20s, 50s, 100s. I just want the money. Who they coming? Got it. All these niggas get the money. 20s, 50s, 100s. I just want the money. Laughing to the bank.
I'm the man responsible for the goal.
Whole thing blowed up, no luck, all us probably. Whole state know us, show love, favorites probably. Most days over, ain't on no buzz probably. Whole play ate up, fat bruh, they love probably. Probably. Hungry for that realness, you can feel it in your body. Probably. Journey through forever, man, it's all a party answer. Oh man, I feel alive. Blessings come in disguise, right in front of my eyes. I've been chasing it for a while. I've been blending in with the crowd. Man, that just ain't my style. I've been walking around with my head down, trying to figure it out.
Hey, welcome back to the Roguish Gent Livecast. We are here at Offbeat. I am Thecka Jones.
DJ Young Venom.
And we are here doing our thing. We got two cameras now. I forgot. I gotta look
there's no camera one, camera two.
Yeah.
Because I don't know which way.
Because I was looking off right here. I'm like, oh man, hey, top it. I'm like Harold Blue, but now. All right, so today, according to TMZ, we had a loss in hip hop that we're going to get into. XXXTentacion, if you don't know who he is, he's a 20-year-old rapper from Florida. And around 1 p.m. today, he apparently was killed while he was at shopping for motorcycles. So I'm just going to read this courtesy of TMZ. XXXTentacion was shot Monday. And an eyewitness tells us he appeared lifeless with no pulse. The 20-year-old rapper was shopping for motorcycles in South Florida, and as he was leaving the motorcycle dealership, a gunman ran up to his vehicle and shot him. XXX was in his share of feuds, but as far as we know, there were no ominous fights between him or anyone else. He had serious legal trouble. He's awaiting trial for domestic violence and against his pregnant girlfriend. He's facing more than a dozen felony charges. Prosecutors accuse him of witness tampering XXX was also on house arrest, but the judge recently released him out so he could tour. XXX was well respected by other artists for his musical talent. Shortly after news of his death, Kanye West reacted. He'd had real success in his brief career. His last album debuted at #1. Last year, he got jumped by a bunch of guys in LA and initially thought Migos were responsible. He later apologized to them, but he told us the incident did not shake him enough to increase his security detail. And the latest news from there, the sheriff just released a statement saying as he left the dealership, they say at least one of the suspects fired their gun, striking XXX. Cops say they believe the incident was a possible robbery. That's a lot. That's a lot. So if you haven't heard XXX music, his first real breakout song was "Look at Me." The first time I heard it, I was like, okay, yeah, Drake stole it for KMT, which also featured one of the worst verses of the year.
Looking like turkey.
Looking like turkey. Look at all Christmas gift wrap. Look at all turkey. Yeah, but I hate grime. God, I hate grime. But yeah, man. So this is the thing about XXX and about a lot of younger hip hop artists now. One real big thing is trolling.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say he was trolling for a lot of the stuff he was saying because I can't really say that. Like I don't know for sure. Adam Chan says, "What's a good track of his trap?"
You Look at Me.
Yeah, Look at Me. That's really his best song. And it's one thing where you have someone like 6ix9ine, like Tekashi 6ix9ine. If you don't know who that is, that's like the kid with the rainbow hair. And he's like trolling people, talking about Chief Keef, like taking out Chief Keef baby mama, like stuff like this stupid
One
stuff.
of Chief Keef's baby mama.
Yeah. And then there's things where like you say stuff, you're accused of certain things, and I'm only using accused because he hadn't went to trial yet or anything for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, you say stuff in interviews about how like you beat people down, because of their sexual orientation, or you threaten to assault your pregnant girlfriend with a barbecue fork and things like that. Those kind of things are a little bit more serious, and just, a little bit more serious. And when he got attacked, he got jumped on stage while he was performing one time.
Rob Stone.
Yeah, I was thinking like, man, this is like somebody really wants this kid. So it's sad it happened. I don't want to see anybody die, and I think people are kind of trying to say people wish death on people. I don't wish death on anybody. I don't want to see anybody die, especially a 20-year-old. Shit happens, man.
Yeah.
And I think the tongue is very powerful, and I think
I don't know if this is old rap.
I don't know, man. I
don't know if this is old rap, like.
But I think it's really sad he was 20. We never know if he would have been able to change. But I'm not gonna, say that, he couldn't have changed. I mean, he didn't do a great job of changing while he was here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was just like a couple of months ago we was talking about, if people accused him of certain things, he would do stuff to certain people's little sisters and stuff.
Right.
And, then you have the tweets like Lil Dylan Roof with the hearts behind it. And, if you don't know who Dylan Roof is, that's the Charleston AME shooter that killed 9 people. So, I mean, it's really weird because I don't want to see anybody die. I don't want to see anybody get killed in the streets like that. Yeah. He was doing a lot of foul stuff.
He was doing a lot of foul stuff. No parent should have to bury their child.
Yeah.
Like, he is somebody's son, and that's the sad part about it. Is like he still has a family and everything like that, and they're definitely gonna be in mourning once they receive the news that they have it already. Yeah, it's just I can remember my being 19, 20 and doing some dumb ass shit.
I said some foul shit.
Yeah, like some of y'all that known me when I started out DJing, like I gave no fucks about anything whatsoever, and that does not, I'm happy to be, about to hit 34, and I've been in some messed up situations, but made it out, whatnot, and so, Lord willing, we won't have to see too many more of these deaths.
Yeah.
In hip hop, specifically, because it's been a rough year right now.
It's been a rough year,
between
man.
people getting murdered and suicides.
Yeah.
It's been pretty rough.
And it was also another rapper. He was from VA, right?
He was from Pittsburgh.
He was from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Jimmy
Wapo.
Yeah.
Jimmy Wapo. He got shot today as well. And man, it's like it's the early 2000s, man. Like all over again. Like oh, what's up, James? Yeah, we trying to fix that right now. But yeah, like it's really sad. I hate it happen again. I don't want to celebrate anybody's death, and I don't know how insensitive this is gonna sound, but it wasn't surprising.
But that's what I said. Somebody wanted to jump down my throat on Twitter. I'm just like
if you've been following this for the past year and a half, 2 years, you kind of figured, unfortunately, like something would happen like this. But again, I don't want to see anybody that, especially somebody that just, made some money and, he got shot in a fucking BMW. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, which is, but yeah, Rich the Kid, if y'all don't know who Rich the Kid is, he got robbed and yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, hey, rap might be back, man, for real. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, damn, okay. Yeah, but yeah, man, RIP to his family, his friends and everything. And yeah, that's just a really tough situation. Yeah. Vote Melvin for mayor. No, do not vote me for mayor. I do not want this job. They can keep it. I wanted it for like 2 days.
So
and
you
then
give Betty Wright the bag?
Listen, man. So they had that blues celebration at Battlefield Park.
Right.
And it was great. It had Bobby Rush, Betty Wright, Dexter Allen. Dexter Allen can really play. I catch him at F. Jones Corner when I go to F. Jones. And, I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Betty Wright got that bag, man.
How much you get, 25?
Betty Wright made it easy for the cleanup woman. Got $25,000 per point. And look, I'm not hating.
Right.
Look, if you get your money, you get your money. But I really think that when her people called her up like, hey, Betty, we got you a show in Jackson, Mississippi. She like, oh, Jackson, Mississippi, I ain't been there since like 81. And they're like, so yeah, like, we got her for $25K. And I know that she was like, goodness gracious. like, I know she had to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody in the family getting the air fryers for Christmas, man. But, yeah, man, like, I think the thing that they're doing, they're going to, that the city is doing, the blues concert and the blues series and the concert series, I think it's really good. They're free. I know Frankie Beverly and Maze are coming, which I'm not going to go to, but y'all can enjoy it because I'm tired of hearing before I let you go. But, oh, I didn't know that. So Nicole Norwood says Betty Wright is the premier voice coach in the industry. This is why she can demand that type of paper. I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I apologize, Ms. Wright. Like, my bad. Because when I found out she got that 25K, I was like, man. Like, I wish I was her nephew so I could get this air fryer. But, yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but,
I'm biased.
But y'all can catch that Frankie Beverly and Maze concert. I'm not going, but all these other concerts are free. I just wish a couple of them would be a little more geared towards the younger crowd. Like, you do have people here that's under the age of 55 that vote. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we don't want to see Tevin Campbell or anybody like, I don't even know.
Sweat.
Or Keith Sweat. You know what I'm saying? And you have plenty of people for that 25 to 35 or that 30 to 45 age range that we would enjoy that you can get for a pretty good penny. But yeah, man, I just like seeing the city do things, and it's really cool to me. Like, I didn't mind it at all.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to harp on that too long.
Yeah, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not doing it, like, man, it's cool. It's something to do for a city where people say it's nothing to do, which is plenty to do. A free concert is still a free concert, and I appreciate it. Yeah. And shout out to Bobby Rush. I like seeing Bobby Rush. My mom's a really big Bobby Rush fan, and my uncle used to do a blues concert called the Blues Cruise in Port Gibson. Mm-hmm. And we were out there. It was at this baseball field, and we were out there one time, and Bobby Rush was coming out of his trailer or whatever, and like the wind kicked up, and her hat flew off, or tried to flow off, and he caught it. He was like, don't float away, baby. Now, or he said something like that. And he touched the shoulder, and my mama melted, and I was like, man, Bobby Rush just put the like, man, I would kill Bobby Rush. Like, I was like, damn, mama, like in front of me, but no, it was cool. He gave a hell of a show.
Bobby always gives a good show.
Yeah, he does. He does. It's a really good show. All right, but yeah, so all right, so Peter bust head. All right. Hey man,
Clean them up.
Clean them up. Hey, but for real though, if she doing it like that, yeah, that 25K, like, you know, you just gotta give what she had. But all right, so my mama mad. I'm sorry, mom. But all right, so he is still rocking the Jerry Curl 2018. So the Beyonce Jay album, Everything Is Love.
Everything Is Love.
Surprise album. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
They've been on tour for about 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
I sue if I seen those first couple of, like, hey man, y'all know what y'all had.
Well, I don't think the shows were selling out.
Yeah, they weren't.
They weren't selling out.
Because it was old material.
Yeah, because it's old material, so it makes sense. But strategically, they want those shows, but they don't care. They got so much money, they don't care at this point.
Yeah.
Strategically, if they want the show to sell out, they would have like put the album out, dropped the album, then went on tour.
Yeah.
Or dropped the album the first day of the tour.
Yeah. Like, hey, surprise.
They would have got people like, oh, I gotta go see Beyonce. They still got tickets.
Yeah.
But yeah, what'd you think about the album?
I think it's pretty good. I think so many albums are rushed now, and so many albums are like so last minute that when you hear an album that actually someone has crafted and taken time with, and actually like put some effort into, like J Rock's album, like that J Rock album is great. Like,
yeah, that's contender for album of the summer right now.
Yeah, that J Rock album is great, and I think hearing it was great. Jay rapping again, like Jay really rapping. Beyonce rapping, which is cool, you know, for the ladies or whatever. And I mean, she cool, like she can, you know, rap when she
got somebody to write her raps.
Yeah, you know, Quavo,
Offset.
Shout out to Quavo, shout out to Offset, shout out to Takeover. Have you heard the Ape Shit reference track?
No, I haven't.
It was on YouTube, and I swear to God, they took it down in like 6 minutes.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it's a reference track, you know.
Yeah.
And Jay wrote his part, of course, but you know, so yeah, it was cool. I really like it. I listened to it about 2 times a day. You know, on lunch and just in my office, and yeah, it's cool. I like how you like it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll say this much: I like it 10 times more than Watch the Throne.
Yeah,
I was not a fan of Watch the Throne to begin with.
Yeah,
but out of the Jay Z collab albums, I'll probably go Everything Is Love.
Okay.
The one he did with Linkin Park.
Okay. Best of Both Worlds got to be the bottom, right?
No.
I don't know. I think I put Best of Both Worlds above Watch the Throne, honestly.
Really? You don't like Watch the Throne?
Right? I hate Watch the Throne. I really hate Watch the Throne.
I think Watch the Throne was... man, you remember when they were like going out on concert and they'll do like... what's that name? 8 Niggas in Paris like 9 times.
Yeah.
You got to do that because the rest of that album is trash.
Trash, right?
Yeah. And you know that it's like it's.
Yeah, I could do a whole episode about how terrible Watch the Throne is.
I think Watch the Throne was very bad, but I mean.
But you know what that album was like? Hey, we're gonna get together because we are co-workers and friends. Yeah. And we're gonna make an album that so all these songs could be on commercials or movie trailers. Yeah. Exactly. And that's pretty much what the album is. I hate. It's just boring. It's boring. It feels manufactured. Yeah. It feels like everybody who like had like an industry plant was like, "Hey, here's a song.
Yeah. Like, here you go.
Here you go. Y'all are hot."
Watch the Throne like what? 6 years old now?
I don't care.
I remember when Otis came out. I was like, "Damn, they sampled Try a Little Tenderness." Yeah. Like, and this is not like a McDonald's commercial or something like this. Yeah. Yeah. But it turned into a McDonald's commercial, see? Yeah. All right, so that shit was live 7 times in New Orleans. Yeah. What about the other Watch the Throne, Mill? What's the other Watch the Throne, James? But yeah. So if I'm grading it 1 through 10, very early listens. I listen to it about 2 times a day. I listen to it when it came out. I say I give it like a. I give it a 7. I give it an 8.
I give it a 7.
Okay, 7, 8. Okay, cool, cool. Church in the Wild was on about 3 trailers. Yeah, it was. It really was.
Yeah.
Church in the Wild was the song of 2012.
Yeah, thank you, Frank Ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he made the song.
And what was that other song? That real epic sounding song Frank Ocean was on with Washington. He was like, elephants in the water.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't like this song. All right, but this is the thing we've been waiting for. All right, Kanye.
All right.
So when Kanye said what he said about slavery, I was like, Kanye out of here.
Yeah.
He's out of here. Like F-word Kanye. So Daytona came out. And I was like, man, I'm not. You know what? I rock with Pusha. Let me hear it. So I played it, and I was getting ready for work, and the album was like 21 minutes. And I played it, and If You Know, You Know came on, and I was like, Kanye's making it hard, man. And I just went through that whole album. I was like, if it's gonna sound like this, man, I might. Like, I'm sorry, ancestors, but I might be rocking with Kanye. So, Daytona came out, boom, and great album.
Yeah.
Like, great album. Very short. So then, the Ye album was coming out.
Yep.
So I was like, all right, cool.
I tuned into the live stream for that.
I didn't, because I didn't want to see motherfuckers at a bonfire in Wyoming.
I tuned into the live stream. I came in like in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So
Like, I can go to Brandon for that.
Yeah.
You know?
You really could.
Yeah.
Go mudding, then go to the bonfire.
Yeah, go mudding in my pickup truck, you know.
Had an Elvis flag.
With my Elvis flag flying. And I was like, man, if this Ye sounds like this Daytona, man. And, you know, it came out that morning. And I listened to it, and I was like, huh, okay. You know, I was like, all right. Got in the car. I was like, okay. Had to do a couple of errands at the day job. When I rode around, I listened to it again, and I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't have to listen to Ye no more. And, yeah, man, it was very disappointing, the Ye album. I think the most disappointing thing was how unmixed it was.
And I know what he's going for. So
Yeah.
this whole Oklahoma, Wyoming, wherever it's from, you can tell he's like, all right, I done used up all the Dilla drums.
Yeah.
Now I'ma steal as much as I can from Mad Lib.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like Pusha T, Daytona sounds like it could be, and it's a great album, mind you, but it sounds like it could be a bastard child of Pinata.
Pinata, yeah.
Like, that's what it really sounds like to me.
And if y'all know what Pinata is, it's the Freddie Gibbs album. It's great. It's the one where he's talking about Jesus, all Gucci Mane in the strip club. And it was like 30 CTE people, and it was just Gucci Mane, and they did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And Freddie Gibbs was looking like, oh, I thought this was, I thought y'all was hard. But all right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break. This is gonna be the last break for the evening. We're gonna come back. We're gonna tell y'all which good music album we like, which ones were good, and then we're gonna announce something that we're working on this Thursday. All right, so stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, give us some comments, and we'll be right back. The Roguish Gent Livecast.
Event coming up? Want to promote your special event, occasion, or announcement more more efficiently? Tired of wasting money on flyers that people just throw on the ground and you're left with extra? Well, say no more. We here at Digital Imprint Solutions have a solution to make advertising for your next event easy and less stressful. Our in-business display screens are guaranteed to get your message out to patrons while they are shopping, getting groomed, or just relaxing. High-quality displays and easy visibility make this possible to do, and it's now available to you at an affordable cost in multiple locations. The process is easy. Just log on to our website, fill out the form, and update with your payment information. And your special event will be rolled out within a few hours of approval. So try something different. Go digital. Visit our website and begin saving money on promotions today. www.digiimprintsolutions.com.
Hey, all right, so we are back, Roguish Gent Livecast. If you see that right there, Red Cup Kickback, that's this Sunday at Offbeat, 151 Wesley Avenue. It's something that we're doing for the summer. Red Cup Kickback, pretty cool. Just come out, chill. This week is a special Seafood Fest edition. We're going to have shrimp. We're going to have crab legs.
We're going to have crab legs? What kind of crab legs?
What kind of crab legs? King crab leg? No, don't. I'm not saying that. You're not about to get me killed because people are very serious about their crab legs.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have shrimp. We're gonna have crab legs. $12.
Yeah.
To guarantee your portion. If they have an unlimited option?
Yes.
Well, how much is the unlimited option?
Unlimited is gonna cost
Unlimited 30.
That ain't bad.
I will be paying my 30, sir. Because I would like my crab legs. If you know me, you know I love the legs of the crabs. But yeah, so we're going to do that. Also, this Saturday, is it this Saturday Jiu-Jitsu?
This Saturday's Jiu-Jitsu.
This Saturday is Jiu-Jitsu.
We got Fifth Child.
Fifth Child.
Loki. House. And Nova Drops.
Nova Drops.
All performing.
If you don't know what Jiu-Jitsu is, you come in that night. We stream an anime. We're going to be streaming Ninja Scroll. And we have local producer. Did I say that right? Ninja Scroll.
That's just the way you said it.
Ninja Scroll.
Ninja Scroll.
You know these Negro lips. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and they're gonna be showcasing their skills and everything like that. Trying to advance the culture in Offbeat. Trying to advance the culture in Jackson. You know, a lot of cool stuff to do. But yeah, so. We're going to go back and no chicken and wieners this time. No chicken and wieners this time, Nicole. We're doing crab leg. So wait, we're gonna have what? Shrimp and crab leg for sure. What else? Nothing else?
crawfish, probably about 10 pounds of crawfish.
About 10 pounds of crawfish.
Need more crawfish than that.
Well, I'm going by what the pre-order is.
Yeah.
I get a lot of pre-orders. We'll have a lot of everything.
Okay, so we're doing pre-orders, and if you go ahead and pay your money, do we have that graphic?
No, but I will get it.
Okay, so we're going to put that graphic up when we're ending. If you want to do pre-orders, we're going to have shrimp, we're going to have crab legs, we're going to have crawfish. That sounds very delicious. And seafood pasta. Oh, man.
Whoa. What's in the seafood pasta?
What's in the seafood pasta?
Shrimp.
Andouille sausage.
Andouille sausage. That's not seafood. Okay.
Shrimp, andouille sausage, a little bit of crab meat.
Imitation crab meat. Okay. And something else.
No imitation crab meat.
Oh, it's not imitation?
There will be no imitation crab meat served.
Oh, did I give you the Revenge of the Blurs thing? Graphic?
No.
Okay, so yeah, Sunday, I'm going to announce this now. Revenge of the Blurs Part 2.
Is it Secret of the Jews or Revenge of the Jews?
The Secret of the Jews.
Secret of the Jews.
Revenge of the Blurs Part 2. The Secrets of the Jews. It's going to be me. It's going to be, hey, what's up, Tyler? It's going to be me. It's going to be Venom right here. It's going to be Ken Patterson. He's an illustrator here. He actually created the flyer. He created the little cartoon, Thecka and everything. It's going to be Nastasia. How did I pronounce her last name? Zendai? Nastasia, she is a Twitch and mixed streamer. Very popular, and she does makeup. And we're going to have Brittany Renee. She is a black blur extraordinaire. And we're just going to be talking at Comic-Con. We have a panel. We're going to be talking about Black Nerd, and we're going to focus on online gaming and social media aspects like YouTube and like trying to start that up and everything. That's going to be 4 p.m. at the Trademark Center, right at the fairgrounds. Come on in. They got us in the big set. They got us in a big room, so try to come in, support. Make sure we fill it on out. Yeah. This is my second year doing it, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, to the panel, and then follow us to Offbeat for the Seafood Fest. So we can make sure Eddie had his food on time.
Yes,
indeed. If you don't, it's gonna be really bad.
We also got Jamal Ketchens. He's gonna be on the panel. He is a illustrator in Jackson, and he's a con worker. So at all these Comic-Cons and all these conventions, he works at them. We're going to be talking about his experience with that too. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's on. Thank y'all for assisting me with this. Thank you to Mississippi Comic-Con for having me again. I really appreciate it. All right, so now, yay, roll out albums. Okay, yeah, we got 2 graphics up. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. All right, so boom. All right, let's do it. So, what is the best Kanye album that has come out? What is the best good music album that has come out of this rollout? Shout out to South Jersey. What's up, man?
It's gonna be Daytona.
Yes.
Daytona. Okay, so Daytona edges it out slightly because I really, really like Kids See Ghosts. I really like Kids See Ghosts.
So you like it because you're a Cudi fan?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not a Cudi fan by no stretch of the imagination. I used to be a little more insensitive towards Cudi. I've grown.
Yeah,
so
you were a scumbag.
I was a scumbag, but I've grown. Cudi, I think everybody tries to put him as like my generation's favorite artist, like that 35 to like 28, and it's like I'm good on Cudi. Like a lot of people don't like 808 and Heartbreak. I liked it because it just sounded like an 80s new wave album.
That's what it was going for.
So I was like, okay, I'm cool with it. But okay, so you like Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah.
So you got Daytona 1.
Kids See Ghosts.
Kids See Ghosts 2.
Yeah.
We don't have Tiana Taylor out yet.
Right.
So that means Ye is 3.
Mm-hmm.
And Nas is 4.
Nas could be 24. For all I care.
I remember you listening to him in high school. No, you didn't. You didn't. All right, so this is the thing about this Nas album, because I say Daytona is my number 1 too, and I guess Kids See Ghosts is my second because that Ye album was just horrible.
That Ye album's not terrible.
Ye album terrible.
It's not worse than Life of Pablo. It's not.
They're fighting.
Life of Pablo is not his worst album. It's not my favorite. It's not his worst album.
What's his worst album?
Actually, you know what? It is his worst album.
Yeah,
because I like Yeezus. I'm one of the few people that like Yeezus.
Yeezus, yeah, it's not for me. But so Nas's album. So during my boycott of Kanye, which I'm still on, I saw Nas had a good music album. I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this? I want to listen to Nas really bad. So I was like, man, damn. Woo! And I was like, all right, Ye disappointed me. Ye disappointed me. Kids See Ghosts cool. Daytona amazing. I'm gonna run this Nas. And I got through about 3 songs and I was like, man, turn this bullshit off, bro. That Nas album is terrible. Like, and I'm very like open and like, hey man, he was going. Nah, that Nas album is trash.
I don't know what happened with this Nas album. I always make the joke that Nas can't pick beats to save his life.
To save his life.
And this this probably solidified that statement I've been saying for the past 20 years of my life.
Yeah.
God, his album is disappointing.
That was a very disappointing album.
And there's people that stand by it, and I'm like, cool. That's your prerogative.
I love Nas, but that album trash. And I can say it's trash. The album know that album trash.
What?
Nas knows that album is trash.
Maybe that's why it took so long to upload it.
Yeah. He was like, man. I think Mike Dean wasn't finished mixing it.
Mike Dean had his hands all over these projects, right?
So this is the thing. How much credit do you give Mike Dean and how much blame do you give Kanye? Because, like, Kanye didn't make If You Know, You Know.
Right.
Hell no. I don't believe Kanye made If You Know, You Know.
Everything on Daytona was reproduced. So there was some substance and not something.
But I don't think Kanye will say, man, you know what? I don't see him on the MPC banging that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see that. Like, that doesn't sound like anything Kanye would produce because the drums were too good.
Yeah.
I think Mike Dean was like, oh, man, all right, here you go, Push.
You may have a point.
Yeah, like, Kanye never had the knocking drums.
I don't know.
Always remember, he can say one thing on the record, but then the credits will say a whole other thing.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, and people were like, oh, Jay Z wrote on Pusha's albums. Like, no, that's just like samples. And stuff. Like, people can't read album stuff, but
people have never seen album credits or liner notes.
Yeah, so they're like,
until they be like, oh, I mean, they got notes on the back of records.
Like, yeah, they do.
This is what albums used to have.
People
so used to MP3, so it's not surprising that they think that. I just laugh at them.
Let me ask you this: Drake new video. I'm upset. First of all, that song is trash.
One, the song is trash, and two, the video is mediocre.
Let me ask you this: did Drake film that video? Do you think Degrassi was always Drake's like break in case of emergency thing?
Yes,
I think so as well.
Yes, because also that's the only thing Drake's acted in, right?
That is the only that horrible. Well, I'm not gonna even call it horrible because I'm not gonna call it horrible, but that's really the only thing Drake has acted in. Yeah,
he was never in a movie or anything like that.
He was Degrassi. So that's his actor turned rapper cred or whatnot, and that's his break in case of emergency. Like, hey, I'm still Drake. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still watching Jimmy. All right, nostalgia, y'all. So let me ask you this: did he break that glass because of Pusha T? Because it's not hard to film a video real quick, but that was really quick for like. That's really quick. I think he filmed that before. Yeah. I want to say he filmed that before because that's a lot of people that he had to get in contact with and get in line with for that video. Exactly. And I don't think they're like, oh man, Drake hit me up. I got to drop what I'm doing right now because he got this about Pusha T. Like, nah, I think that was filmed. Yeah. Before and it's whatever, man. Now I told people. June 29th, this album come. My OVO Connect hit me up and was like, "Hey, Ducker, I want you to know, June 29th." I like, cool. I was not saying anything. I immediately ran to Untitled and said June 29th, Scorpion. Shout out to Untitled. Nobody believed me. Shout out to my OVO rep. I can't tell anybody who it is, but she's known. But yeah, is Scorpion going to be good? Because this is what album 5. And usually, it's that 4 album thing. Like, usually by the 5th album, rapper ain't got nothing to talk about. So, will this album be good? My prediction is always no. Yeah. Drake albums. Because Views was not good. Views was terrible. Yeah. More Life was a terrible playlist if you want to call it an album. People always talk about, like... But it's on their albums on the iTunes, so, it's whatever. People always ask me, like, people always say, like, Views wasn't bad. I'm like, okay, name 5 songs off of Views that wasn't a single. And they can't. Yeah. But his last good album was Nothing Was the Same. No, if you're reading this, it's too late. Because that was an album. I was gonna say the one with Future. What a Time to Be Alive? You like What a Time to Be Alive? Actually do, yeah. I always thought Diamonds Dancing, the end of it was like, man, my nigga, you need some therapy. If it's like this, my guy, like, you need some therapy. All right, let me ask you this. Drake been on top for about 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like the biggest rapper. You think it's over, man?
No, it's not over for him. It's not over for him.
How much longer you think he got?
5 more years.
So you got Drake at 5.
I got him for 5 more years. Just off of strength of, I mean, it's just him being him now.
Yeah.
Jay hasn't, all his albums haven't been just stellar.
Oh yeah, Jay hadn't.
Man, the Carter Holy Grail was trash.
Man, after
Kingdom
American
Come was
Gangster,
trash.
like after American Gangster, like Kingdom Come came before American Gangster, but Kingdom Come was trash. American Gangster was great. Then after that, you had a bunch of I don't know, Jay. Like you had a bunch of I don't know, but yeah. So you got Drake at 5 more years. You know, I think with the Pusha T stuff and the story added on, I think it won't hurt his like pop crowd. Like, you know, you're still gonna have people like, hey, play controller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as like the rap thing and him like calling himself,
You can't be top 5.
he can't.
You can't be top 5.
He can't because he got like that diss was hard. It was bad.
It was great.
It was great, but it's like you got Jay Prince stepping in because Jay Prince don't want to mess up the money.
You got both parents stepping in.
Both parents stepping in. It's like, hey man, you know, it's.
Wayne's still on top. No, Wayne is not still on top.
Wait, how the hell is Melvin on point for this critique? And he and Merc can't name a good R&B song if their life depended on it. Stick to Rap Brother. Oh, I got a good R&B song. It's called Original by Justin Wright. Featuring Hashtag Reflex. Y'all should listen to it on Spotify.
It's a great song.
It's a great song. It is. But Wayne's still on top, number 1. No, Wayne has not been on top for a long time. I don't want to hear any of Wayne's music.
Yeah. Everybody who's excited about Carter 5.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
You're going to have a bunch of Colin Kaepernick on the 49ers references, and I don't want to hear that, man. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're going to start wrapping it up. All right. So Thursday, very big announcement we want to tell y'all about. We're doing Reframe.
Yeah. Y'all are doing Reframe.
We're doing Reframe at the Mississippi Museum of Art. It's me, Shalise Hall, Garrett Lee. Shout out to Garrett Lee. Shout out to Shalise. We're going to be doing a podcast with the Mississippi Museum of Art at the white gold exhibit that's towards the back. So Reframe is basically going to be talking about how cotton once was a symbol of oppression is now being used for political statements through t-shirts. So we're going to be doing that. It's going to start at 6 p.m. Thursday, Mississippi Museum of Art downtown, and it's absolutely free. So you can come in, you can chill out, you can listen to us talk, you can look at the exhibit. We're going to talk about it. We're going to you're going to get some thoughts from you all. We're going to ask some questions. We're going to have a nice Q&A session. And Venom, what you going to be doing there?
I'll be doing a couple of things. So me and Christina McField, we are curating a t-shirt exhibit with t-shirts by local artists, stuff like that. So if y'all know any local artists that have t-shirts, please send them my way. We'll take submissions up until Wednesday. But we're going to showcase their works of art, per se. And the exhibit's called Sweet Tea, like sweet tea.
Yeah.
Play on Southern analogies or whatever. But I'm doing that. And also, I'll be DJing the Cotton playlist I did for White Gold.
Yeah.
After y'all's podcast at 7:30.
Let me ask you this: do y'all have any Blockwear t-shirts?
I don't. I've been trying to get in touch with Stacks, and I've had no luck.
Whoever can get in contact with Stacks, tell them we need the classic Blockwear t-shirt.
I need the OG one,
and with the baseball font, with the Jacktown Blockwear Jacktown. I forgot how I go. Yeah. My mom would not give me one when I was a kid. With the and on the back it had the symbol with like Blockwear, like Paris.
Oh yeah, it was
yeah, like Paris, Germany,
London,
Tokyo, Jackson. I'm like, oh, that doesn't go with anything, but yeah. Well, and then it had like the passage on the back, but yeah, that's classic Jackson.
Yeah,
wear. We need that. Did we have any more classic like Jackson t-shirts like that?
The product speaks for itself.
The product speaks for itself. Yeah, man, let me tell you this. The product speaks for itself was so popular. Other airbrush places were making fake product speaks for itself shirts. Like I seen one that was like the product speaks. And I was like, come on, my guy. Like, come on, my guy. But yeah, the product speaks for itself. That was an extremely popular t-shirt. Man, that was what Coast Inc?
Yeah, that's Coast Inc.
That was crazy.
everybody had a shirt.
Everybody had that shirt. Everybody. And that's when I was being like a contrarian asshole. So I was like, I'm never wearing a lie. No Incredibles 2.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen Deadpool 2 yet. So I gotta watch it. But yeah, man. The product speaks for itself.
Yeah.
All of that there.
I can tell you what shirts will not be in the show.
Swollophonics?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no.
Yeah, we're not doing
it. Doesn't contribute to anything positive towards the state or the city. So.
Yeah, it does. It's let me not get into that because I okay. So we're going to start wrapping it up now. I was about to say something before that. Oh yeah. So I am producing a new podcast with a woman named Chris. It's called WTF IDK. It's the WTF IDK podcast. It's a lifestyle podcast where basically we're just going over life. How we've been taught certain things and how once we actually deal with those, we find out that it's not exactly the situation we thought it would be and how to overcome them. We had a pilot. First episode was with my good friend, my bestie, Andrea Thomas. She's a graphic designer here, and she talked about the power of saying no. The next one we had was with Coach Otis Ridley. He played at Provine standout, Mississippi State standout, and he was talking about overcoming adversity when something changes. You know, O was on his way to the NFL, had a knee injury, had to change it up, and how he handled that. And every Wednesday, we have new episodes. You can check us out at WTFIDKpodcast.com. You can also download it on iTunes. And yeah, man, make sure y'all check it out. Get y'all some good old advice. Also, the Roguish Gent podcast. Not the livecast, but the podcast. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that. I'm not sure if I want to continue it because we're kind of focusing here. But I do have some plans on doing more podcasting and eventually doing some more work with 242 Creative involving podcasting. So make sure you go download WTF IDK at iTunes. You said the Wing Battle? Postponed. Oh, yeah. So King of the Wings has been postponed. We got to get some more restaurants on. Our clout got to get a little more clout.
Shut up.
We went.
I really hate that word.
I hate you, I hate you. People have learned what clout means. I hate y'all have learned that term. I really do. And it's just people that's like under 24.
It's like, oh, I got this word of the day toilet paper.
Yeah.
Oh, clout.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, man. But also. Me and Curtis McAfee, he's a personal trainer here at Part 242 Creative. We're going to start doing a sports podcast. The name of it is called Free Balling. That's coming up very soon. Yeah. It's called Free Balling. That's coming up very soon. We're going to be covering college football, college athletics, and the NBA. One thing about our podcast, and we're trying to keep to it, no NFL, because we're boycotting the NFL. We're not watching the NFL, especially this year. Last year, I only watched the Super Bowl. I was proud of myself. And I said, you know what? Sundays when I'm not worrying about what the Colts doing, I feel pretty good. So, I'm keeping
coming up here.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we don't watch sports.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to just watch my friends play video games real good.
Yeah.
So
esports.
Yeah. But, So, Roguish Gent Livecast. Thank you, Venom.
Yeah.
Bike. And this has been another episode. Make sure you like and share this. We'll see y'all next Monday. Peace.
Westside, St. Kid, they want fun. Everything y'all did, it been done. My true game, my shoe game, can't touch this shit. Bitch that holler about fuck me, now fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Bitch that holler about fuck me, now fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Bitch that holler about fuck me, now fuck that bitch. 3, what you wanna do here? Bitch, I'm a front like Root Bear. Still working on getting the cool clear. You ain't got none of my